Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. We are finally back, and today we've got a wild ride ahead of us. We're tackling one absolutely bonkers week at Big D's supermarket.
Yep, a week plus, actually, if you count that mandatory overtime weekend they crammed in. Our mission, should we choose to accept it,
Which we have.
right, is to wade through this glorious mess of sources and pull out the key moments, the sheer absurdity, and maybe even find a load-bearing nugget or two.
And speaking of load-bearing, we should probably tell you why we were a bit delayed getting this dive out.
Yes, the incident. You see, our podcast studio, it's actually in the same building complex as Big D's.
Yeah.
Separate area, but, well.
Let's just say some of Bernicus's serious restructuring pushing walls back,
Yeah.
had some unintended structural consequences that directly impacted our recording gear.
Minor collateral damage in the grand scheme of Big D's chaos, I suppose. But yeah, some sensitive equipment took a hit.
But we patched it all up. We're back, fully operational, and ready to catch up on all the instability that led up to this massive revamp weekend. It's getting pretty hairy there.
Oh, absolutely. Remember, we had Bernicus with his, weird bulk buying financial experiment.
And Chappie the price detective was on the warpath, auditing everything that moved.
Then there was Jack Noodle slashing margarine prices, just pure spite towards his brother Johnny Cowboy and his butter empire.
Can't forget Slurms, our favorite veteran employee, deciding to retile the boss's office even when Bernicus specifically said no new projects. That takes guts. Or something.
Right, and all that against the backdrop of that day with record theft, fridges conking out left and right.
And poor Norm, getting stuck behind the register and then somehow developing telekinesis, just operating the till with his mind. That's peak Big D's instability right there.
It really felt like things were coming to a head. But, Slurms kind of called this, didn't he? His core prophecy.
He did. He said turning Big D's from just a snack shop into a real neighborhood grocer would need a total shakeup. Yeah. Reorganization, temporary closure, automation.
And a big physical expansion, all the things that seem to be happening now. It's like he had the playbook.
And based on these sources, it seems like all of it happened in this 1 week. We're talking bending roofs, we're talking alien visitors.
Aliens.
A speaker system from hell, and a staff conspiracy report that is just chef's kiss. Jaw-dropping stuff.
And stick around till the end, everyone, because since we're late, we pulled some strings. We got the exclusive, the real inside scoop.
It answers the one question everyone asks about Big D's. The big one.
And let me tell you, the truth is way, way stranger than money laundering. Way stranger.
Okay, I'm hyped. Let's do this. Let's dive into the revamp weekend that literally reshaped Big D's. All right, Section 1. The weekend begins. And Bernicus Macaronis, Mr. Big D himself, kicks it off with a clear message. Mandatory overtime.
Yep. He summons Chappie, Slurms, and Johnny Cowboy, tells them, serious restructuring. You're here.
That's a fascinating crew, isn't it? You've got Chappie, the detail-obsessed auditor.
Slurms, the hands-on veteran who knows where all the bodies are buried, probably literally.
And Johnny Cowboy, whose main focus is, well, butter. Not exactly logistics expert number one.
It's a recipe for high drama and maybe high efficiency. We'll see. And notice who's not there.
Ah, yes. Chief Squiggs, head of security.
Conveniently off at a wedding. Very convenient timing, Chief.
So the chosen three arrive, and what's the very first thing they notice, even before the work starts?
A mysterious antenna. Just here, installed somewhere in the building. No memo, no explanation. Classic.
It just materializes. Like half the inventory some weeks. Is it for aliens? Is it for TV? Nobody knows.
Exactly. Peak Big D's infrastructure upgrade. But Bernicus, to his credit, actually had a plan this time. A real vision. Maybe spurred on by Slurm's prophecy.
Okay, so what was the goal?
Rearrange everything, push back walls, get some actual space in there, lengthen that crazy cashier lane.
Oh, thank goodness. That lane was a death trap.
Right. Plus, finally clean and organize the back room. The nightmare zone.
The legendary abyss.
Make proper space for bulk items, and just generally improve the whole customer flow. Make it feel like a real grocery store.
A noble goal. Trying to level up. And even though the store's going to be closed for this work,
Bernicus, ever the multitasker, decides, hey, while I've got you all here, let's plan the next big sale.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Got to keep the money train rolling. What did they land on?
The BBB sale. Beer, butter, and baby shampoo.
Baby shampoo. That's new. Diversifying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They ordered tons of beer and shampoo, but ironically, not butter.
Why not? Johnny must have slipped.
Nah, the sources say they just already had mountains of it. Thanks to Johnny, presumably.
Yeah?
He just made sure they knew exactly how much they had.
Okay, so planning's done. Then the real fun begins. The actual restructuring. How'd that go?
Well, Bernicus took personal charge of the back room. His method, chaos management.
Define chaos management.
He apparently pulled every single box off every single shelf and just put it on the floor. A complete floor-based inventory system.
Oh my God. That sounds efficient.
He insisted there was a method to the madness. The staff wisely decided not to question the boss's creative process.
Smart move. So while Bernicus is making floor angels out of inventory, what are the others doing?
Slurms and Johnny are doing the heavy lifting. Moving shelves, pushing those walls back, the stuff that might have rattled our studio a bit.
Yes, might have. And Chappie.
Chappie was laser-focused on the checkout lanes, designing the new, longer, hopefully less chaotic system, Mr. Detail.
Okay, so they're working hard, making progress. But restructuring costs money, right? And Big D's is. Well, Big D's.
Exactly. Cash flow is tight. And Slurms, ever the opportunist, sees his moment. He offers Bernicus a loan.
Oh, does he now? How much?
$30,000 at a fair rate, he says.
Now, hold on. Didn't Bernicus have this whole thing about loans, like a vendetta?
Bingo. Goes way back in the sources. He hates loans. Hates being indebted. So he refuses Slurms point blank, even though they desperately need the money.
Stubbornness over solvency. A classic.
Yeah.
So what's the compromise? They can't just stop working.
The compromise is peak Big D's logic. They decide to open the store for one day, right in the middle of the construction chaos, just to raise quick cash.
Wait, what? Open to the public? With walls half down and shelves everywhere?
Yep. Risking customer safety and general mayhem just to avoid taking that loan. That's a commitment to a principle, I guess, or something.
That's breathtakingly risky. And this leads us to the pièce de résistance of the weekend, doesn't it? The architectural decision.
Oh, yes. The moment of structural genius. To get the flow just right, to get that perfect clearance. We needed to move something.
What was in the way?
A structural support column. You know, one of those things holding the roof up?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they did. It was, and I quote the sources here, a bit in the way. So they took it out.
They removed a load-bearing column because it spoiled the aesthetic? Are you kidding me?
Not kidding. Sacrifice structural integrity for better traffic flow. And the result? Predictable.
Let me guess. The roof.
The roof now visibly bends. And when it rains, it leaks. Quite a bit, apparently.
It bends, but.
But, and this is important, the sources emphasize this. It looks much better now. The flow is fantastic.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Who needs a structurally sound, non-leaking roof when the flow is good? Welcome to Big D's, now with extra bend.
So with the structural modifications complete, they move on to other innovations, mainly security, thanks to Chappie.
Right. Chappie wasn't just designing the lane. He was thinking theft prevention.
Yeah.
What was wrong with the old system?
It was too reactive. The alarm only went off when someone was already leaving the store with unpaid stuff. Too late, basically.
Okay, makes sense. So what's Chappie's big idea?
It's actually pretty clever, a dual-stage system. Stage 1. An alarm sounds when a potential thief enters the checkout zone, like crosses a beam or something.
Like a warning shot.
No.
We see you thinking about it.
Kind of. Then stage 2 is the traditional alarm when they leave the store without paying. Gives staff 2 chances to notice and intervene.
That actually sounds really smart.
Did it work? Immediately. The sources say it stopped multiple whiskey theft attempts during that chaotic one-day opening. Clear win for Chappie.
Go, Chappie. Finally, some sensible progress. But this is Big D's. A solution in one place usually means
a brand new, completely unforeseen problem somewhere else. You got it? Enter. The checkout butter crisis?
Oh no, not the butter again. What happened?
Remember the new, longer checkout lane?
Yeah.
And remember where the butter fridge usually is? Right near the checkout.
Yeah, oh, I see where this is going.
Yep. Customers would get into the long queue, grab their butter from the conveniently placed fridge. And then, because the lane was so long, they'd just walk out of the store with the butter before paying for anything else. Then they'd loop back around, re-enter the main store entrance, and continue their shopping.
Wait, they were leaving the store mid-queue, butter in hand, and then coming back in.
Exactly. The staff were losing their minds. They couldn't tell who was just doing this weird butter loop and who was actually stealing the butter and running. Everyone looked suspicious.
You couldn't yell, "Stop thief," because they might just be coming back for bread. That's logistical hell.
Total nightmare. So they needed a fix. A genius fix.
Please don't tell me they removed the butter fridge. Johnny would have had an aneurysm.
Heaven forbid. No. They employed the butter fridge rotation.
The what now?
Instead of moving the fridge away from the checkout danger zone, they just rotated it 90 degrees so it faced the main store entrance instead of the checkout lane.
So now the very first thing you see when you walk into Big D's is butter.
A wall of glorious butter. It's the welcoming beacon.
And Johnny Cowboy. Was he okay with this? Did he approve?
Reportedly, he loved it. Prime real estate for his beloved product. Problem solved. Sort of.
Okay. Butter crisis. Averted through strategic rotation. What could possibly happen next?
Aliens.
Sorry, what?
Aliens. Strange new creatures started just wandering into the store during the day.
Okay, hold on. Like little green men. What are we talking about?
Sources don't give detailed descriptions, just strange alien creatures. And here's the weird part. They weren't stealing.
They weren't. Then what were they doing?
Creating mayhem. Just pure, pointless chaos. Pulling stuff off shelves, throwing it on the floor, making a mess. Just vandalism from beyond the stars.
Extraterrestrial delinquents and anything else.
Oh, yeah. An actual, honest-to-goodness UFO was seen parked outside the store.
A UFO. Parked.
Yeah.
Like in the parking lot. Taking up a spot. Did it pay for parking?
Details are sketchy on the parking situation.
Okay.
Yes, UFO outside, aliens making a mess inside. Just another Tuesday at Big D's, apparently.
So how did the staff handle this? Did they call someone? MIB.
I grabbed brooms.
Brooms. Of course they did. Brooms are the universal Big D solution.
Yep. They basically tried to sweep the aliens out of the store, like shooing pigeons.
How did that work out?
Predictably. In the chaos, they kept accidentally whacking actual human customers with the brooms.
Aliens causing chaos, staff causing accidental assault with cleaning implements. Got it. This place is a sitcom waiting to happen.
It really is. But here's the kicker. Despite the leaky roof, the butter go-round, the broom versus alien battles, that one-day opening...
Let me guess, they made a ton of money.
Did surprisingly well. Got the cash they needed to keep the restructure going without taking Slurm's loan. The chaos somehow paid off.
Unbelievable. And what did they do with this windfall? Fix the roof. Buy better brooms.
Nope. They decided to invest in gaming supplies. Headsets, mice, controllers, trying to attract the youth.
Right, because after dealing with aliens, maybe dealing with teenage gamers seems relaxing. Diversification.
Yeah.
One broom sweep at a time. Okay, so the physical store is revamped, leaky roof and all. The aliens have maybe temporarily retreated. What's next on Bernicus's list?
People. Time for a personnel audit.
Got to figure the staffing situation now that the store is bigger and weirder.
Makes sense. Look at pay. Who does what? Are there gaps? Standard stuff, right? Mostly. First step, fill the obvious gaps. They hired 2 new people. Porky for the registers.
Hey, Gorky, okay.
And Gumpy to stock shelves.
Gorky and Gumpy. Got it. Welcome to the madhouse, guys.
But the audit also brought some uncomfortable truths to the surface about existing staff, like Linguini.
Linguini.
Right.
Rings a bell. High earner, right?
The highest, apparently. But here's the thing. Management had to finally acknowledge Linguini has ties, like mob ties.
Seriously. Mob ties. So firing him is complicated.
Let's just say termination isn't really on the table. Too risky, too many potential repercussions. So Linguini stays. Highest paid, untouchable employee.
Wow. Okay. So staffing audit done, new hires onboarded, unfireable employee acknowledged. The store itself looks better though, right? The reorganization work.
Physically, yeah. Sources say it was a success. Like, products are finally grouped together, the aisles have clear signs, there's that bulk section.
And it got a good cleaning, aside from the alien debris.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Structurally questionable, but clean and organized. Bernicus achieved his physical goals.
Great. So time to unveil the crown jewel, the technological marvel that ties it all together.
Exactly. The highlight of the whole revamp, supposedly, the brand new store-wide loudspeaker system for announcements and updates.
Ooh, fancy. Automated announcements, price checks. This sounds genuinely modern.
It sounds modern. The reality. Immediate, spectacular disaster.
Oh, no.
2 main problems.
Oh.
First, volume. It was deafeningly loud, like impossible to ignore loud. Customers were probably clutching their ears.
Okay, too loud. They can fix that, right? Turn it down.
You'd think. But problem 2 was worse. Accuracy. The system started blaring out announcements that were just wrong. Completely wrong.
Like what?
Like, attention shoppers, sushi is now out of stock. Please await restocking. Meanwhile, the sushi case is packed, overflowing with sushi.
So it's loud and confidently incorrect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Any other gems?
Oh, yes. The piece de resistance. It announced very loudly that aisle man meat was out of stock.
Hold up. Aisle. Man meat. Did I hear that right?
You heard it right. Aisle. Man. Meat. That's what the automated system announced. And naturally, the man meat was fully stocked and ready for purchase.
I have so many questions. What is man meat? Is it a brand? A category? Is Big D's selling Soylent Green now? The fact that this error exists implies man meat is a programmed category in their system.
The mind boggles, doesn't it? The new state-of-the-art system isn't just wrong, it's wrong in the most bizarre, specific, and slightly terrifying way possible. Automating chaos just makes the chaos louder.
And probably scared off anyone looking for, actual meat. Okay, so the speakers are a bust. Surely things calm down now. Start of the new week.
You'd hope, but nope. Guess who decided to come back right at the start of the week?
Not the aliens again.
The aliens again? Back for more product-tossing mayhem, staff scrambling, brooms back in hand, chaos rebooted.
What did Bernicus do this time? Call for backup. Set up laser grids.
His official management response to the second wave of extraterrestrial vandalism. He told the staff, quote, "Get back to work and get over it."
Just get over the alien invasion. Treat it like a spilled soda.
Basically, complete apathy towards the uniquely bizarre. Maybe that's his coping mechanism. Or maybe he just genuinely doesn't care as long as the registers run. Radical acceptance of the absurd.
That's one way to manage.
Mm-hmm.
So how did the first official day post-revamp go, financially? Aliens and all.
Not great, actually. They posted a $14,000 loss.
Ouch. Why so bad? Was it the aliens? The man-meat confusion?
Probably mostly due to placing one of the biggest stocking orders in store history to fill all those new shelves. Big investment up front.
Ah, okay. So an expected dip. Did things pick up?
The next day, yeah, they ran a sale on salt and pepper. Smart move, basic stuff everyone needs but forgets.
Good idea. Was it a hit?
Huge hit. People bought loads, proving the core grocery concept could work, but...
There's always a but at Big D's, isn't there?
Always. Even though salt was on sale, what immediately started happening?
Don't tell me. Customer complaints.
Customer complaints about the price of salt being too high. Again.
Even on sale. It's the curse. The salt price conundrum. It follows them no matter what they do. Reorganize the store, fight aliens, install loudspeakers. They still can't get the salt price right in the customer's eyes. It's almost deliberate.
And the week just kept ramping up the drama. Internal stuff this time. First, a butter emergency.
Oh, dear. What now? Did the aliens target the butter?
Worse, the main butter fridge started acting up, going on the fritz.
No. Johnny Cowboy must have lost his mind.
Sources describe it as a meltdown, utter panic, the thought of butter spoilage. It was too much.
Did they lose the butter?
Thankfully, no. Slurms, our resident fix-it guy, swooped in and got the fridge working again. Crisis averted. Johnny could breathe again.
Close call.
Yeah.
Butter secured. What's next? Security issues.
Yep. A major fail from Chief Squiggs really highlights how tech doesn't solve everything.
What happened? Did the dual alarm system fail?
The system worked perfectly. A Soof walked into the checkout area. Alarm number 1 goes off loudly.
Okay. And Squiggs.
Squiggs was right there, but he was completely engrossed in his phone, didn't even look up.
Oh, come on. Seriously.
Seriously. So the thief, probably amazed at their luck, just walks past him, heads for the exit, and alarm number 2 goes off as they leave the store.
2 alarms. And
Stop.
Squiggs still missed it.
Still missed it. Chappie and Bernicus had to actually shout his name to snap him out of it. He finally reacted and did manage to catch the thief just in time, but yeah, total negligence.
Wow. So much for fancy alarms if the human element is checking social media.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Extremely. And all this pressure, the restructuring, the aliens, the near butter catastrophe, the security lapses, it started to boil over in the staff room.
Uh-oh. Conflict.
Big time. Slurms finally snapped. He went right after Bernicus.
Whoa. What did he say?
Accused Bernicus of just sitting in his AC-cooled office, totally disconnected, while Slurms was trying to maintain his staff room happiness program on the chaotic front lines, basically called him out for being out of touch.
Oof. Challenging the boss directly. That's bold. How did Bernicus take it?
We don't get Bernicus's reaction, but Slurms apparently realized he'd gone too far almost immediately. He apologized pretty quickly.
Smart recovery. Did he explain why he blew up?
Yeah, he tied it back to the stress of the new hires, Porky and Gumpy. Said the staff room dynamics were totally messed up, happiness was plummeting, and they needed major changes to cope with the extra bodies. It was a plea disguised as an outburst.
Understandable, I guess, the
Okay.
pressure cooker environment. But this whole buildup, it feels like it's leading somewhere big.
Oh, it is. This was just the appetizer. The main course arrived when Chappie, the price detective, finished his audit, his grand report. He walks into Bernicus's office.
The AC-cooled office?
The very same, and drops a bombshell, a 10-point list of revelations that basically flips the entire script on Big D's.
Yeah.
This is the core dump.
Emmy, revelation number 1. Let's dedicate time to this. This sounds like the key to everything.
Number 1, remember the salt price conundrum, the endless complaints.
How could I forget? It's practically a character in this story.
It was Bernicus. Bernicus Big D himself has been secretly changing the salt prices all along. Randomly.
What?
Chappie's conclusion. To keep everyone's staff and maybe even customers on their toes, to make sure they were paying attention, it's psychological manipulation via seasoning.
That is diabolical.
Oh.
And explains everything about the salt. He's not incompetent. He's a puppet master using salt as his strings. Wow. Okay. What's number 2?
Number 2, Johnny Cowboy. His butter obsession.
Yeah. It's weird but passionate.
Chappie says it's a cover for money laundering.
No, money laundering through butter. How would that even work? That's incredibly cynical of Chappie. Is there proof?
The report claims it, but the mechanism isn't detailed. Still, a massive accusation. But wait, it gets deeper.
Deeper than butter money laundering. Okay, number 3.
Number 3, slurms. Remember that mysterious loan from weeks ago? The one that caused all sorts of problems?
Vaguely, yeah. The one Bernicus hated.
Chappie found out Slurms was the one who actually took out that loan, secretly. And then he actively tried to frame Johnny Cowboy for it.
Slurms framed Johnny. Why?
Presumably banking on Johnny's known weirdness to make any financial irregularity seem plausible. And get this. This is the same Slurms who just offered Bernicus a new loan during the revamp.
My head is spinning.
Yeah.
So Slurms is playing some kind of long con involving loans and framing. And Bernicus refusing the new loan was accidentally brilliant. The level of backstabbing.
It's intense.
Okay.
Number 4, more manageable drama. The sibling rivalry.
Jack Noodle and Johnny Cowboy.
Confirmed!
Yeah.
Jack is intentionally tanking margarine prices, probably selling at a loss purely to undercut his brother's butter sales. It's petty, personal retail warfare.
Classic family business stuff, amplified to Big D's levels. Number 5.
Chief Squigs. Remember that cleaning product with his face on it?
Yeah, kind of weird branding.
Squigs was so embarrassed by it, he personally took all of it off the shelves and hid it in the back room. He created an artificial shortage out of vanity.
He hid his own merchandise.
Oh.
Well, Squigs. That explains why it was never in stock. Okay, number 6.
Number 6, Linguini. The mob ties. Confirmed. Definitely connected. He's untouchable. Adds a whole new layer to personnel management, doesn't it?
Just a casual mob connection in aisle 3. Great. Number 7. Give me something lighter.
Number 7, office romance. New hire Porky and veteran Norm. They're having a fling.
Ah, Porky and Norm. See, it's not all crime and conspiracy. A little workplace smooching. Okay, number 8.
Number 8, back to crime, sorry. Internal theft. Chappie uncovered a snack theft ring.
A ring. Like organized.
Seems like it. Involving Norma, Norman, and Normie. Presumably related. They're systematically stealing snacks from the store floor, a family that steals together.
Gets audited by Chappie together. Okay, number 9. We're almost there.
Number 9 is a confession from Chappie himself.
Chappie confessed. To what?
Remember weeks ago when he and Slurms had that physical altercation, that bump in the aisle that seemed accidental?
Yeah.
Chappie admitted he did it on purpose. He deliberately instigated the fight, then played dumb. The price detective isn't just an observer. He's an active agent provocateur, stirring the pot.
Wow. Chappie's playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Or maybe just throwing groceries around. Okay, last one. Number 10. Please be good news.
Number 10. The beacon of hope. Gumpy. The new shelf stalker.
Yeah. Don't tell me he's running the alien smuggling ring.
Nope. Gumpy is cool. Gumpy hasn't done anything wrong. Gumpy is apparently the one single purely good soul in the entire Big D's operation.
Bless Gumpy. May he remain untainted. So, that's the list. How did Bernicus react to all of that? Mob ties, money laundering, his own salt scheme exposed.
Overload. Absolute system overload. Johnny Cowboy apparently overheard the whole report from outside the office. Slurms heard most of it. Bernicus, he just shut it down, closed the store for the rest of the day, said he needed time to process.
I don't blame him. That's a lifetime of dysfunction packed into one report. Aliens and leaky roofs seem pretty manageable compared to that level of human awfulness.
Right. Although, funny enough, despite the shutdown and the emotional implosion, the store actually finished that day up $10,000.
Wow. It was closed.
Maybe residual sales from earlier, maybe an accounting error. Who knows? At Big D's, even a total meltdown can somehow turn a profit. It helped offset the big stocking loss anyway.
Okay, so Bernicus shuts the store down to process the sheer insanity of Chappie's report. Does the chaos pause? Take a breath.
Not entirely. Remember those new loudspeakers?
The deafeningly loud, hilariously inaccurate ones?
Yeah, even with the store empty, close to the public, they just kept going all weekend, blaring out phantom stock alerts, incorrect orders, ads for man meat, just shouting into the void. The ghost in the machine couldn't be silenced.
That's beautifully eerie. An empty store filled with loud, wrong announcements. Meanwhile, Bernicus is contemplating mob ties and salt prices, and he's got another new problem, right?
Yep, new hire issue. Not Porky or Gumpy this time. A different new guy, Harry, working the register.
What did Harry do? Mix up the change. Bad attitude.
He was. Kissing customers.
He was what? Kissing customers? Like on the cheek, on the lips, while scanning their groceries.
Sources just say kissing some customers at the register. The specifics remain tantalizingly vague, but definitely inappropriate.
Yeah, think. What did Bernicus do? Fire him on the spot? Especially after the report revealed all the other stuff going on.
Surprisingly, no. Maybe the report recalibrated his tolerance for weirdness. He decided to just wait and see.
Wait and see. About the kissing cashier.
Yeah. See if it becomes a trend or if they get an official complaint. Until then, Harry keeps kissing, apparently. Maybe Bernicus figures compared to money laundering. A little non-consensual affection is small potatoes.
The priorities in this place are just
Yeah.
staggering. Okay, what else happened over this processing weekend? Any insights on the new security?
Yeah, actually, a really interesting observation about the behavioral effect of Chappie's double alarm system.
Oh, how's it changing things?
It basically forces thieves into an immediate high-stakes decision. The moment that first alarm goes off when they enter the checkout zone, they know they've been flagged.
Right, the "we see you" alarm.
So they have a choice. Plow ahead, try to get out the door past Squigs, if he's awake, trigger the second alarm, and risk getting caught and facing the consequences. The staff apparently uses the phrase, "get your ass beat for stealing."
Charming. And the other choice?
Or change your mind. Realize you're caught, put the stuff back, maybe even get in line properly and use the checkout like a normal person. It's like instant behavioral modification through auditory alert and implied threat.
It's aggressive, but maybe effective. Encouraging reform over escape. Fascinating. Okay, what about the big B butter?
Yes. With Johnny Cowboy likely lying low after the money laundering accusation and the loan framing reveal, Bernicus saw an opportunity.
To do what? Get rid of the butter.
Not quite. To run an experiment. A butter test, he told the staff. Don't touch the butter, no ordering, no restocking from the back. Just let the existing floor stock run down naturally. He wanted to see what baseline, non-Johnny influenced butter sales actually look like.
Oh, smart. A controlled experiment. What were the results? Did people still buy tons of butter without Johnny promoting it?
The results were stark. Over the entire weekend, with thousands of sticks available.
Yeah. How many sold?
40. 40 sticks of butter, just 2 rows cleared out.
40. Out of thousands. That's nothing.
Exactly. It's concrete proof. Johnny Cowboy's relentless obsession, his constant ordering and stocking, it wasn't meeting demand, it was creating the appearance of demand.
Yeah.
He massively inflated the butter figures through sheer force of will.
Wow. So the butter empire is built on enthusiasm, not actual sales. That's huge. What else was buzzing around the store during this weird weekend?
Office gossip, naturally. The rumor mill was churning.
Juicy stuff.
Apparently, new hire Porky, the one having a fling with Norm, is considered the office hottie. And word is she puts out.
Oh my. Okay. Workplace dynamics in full swing. Anything else?
Just a little tidbit from someone who got reprimanded. Apparently, most of the nasties go down in the boss's office.
In Bernicus's AC-cooled office. Nasties. Contrasting nicely with Slurm's staff room happiness program, I guess. The drama's everywhere.
It permeates the building. But here's the final mind-bending twist of the weekend. Despite the Chappie report fallout, the kissing cashier, the ghost speakers, the UFOs, the butter truth, how did the store do financially?
Please don't say they had a record weekend.
They finished the weekend up extremely well.
Oh, no. How? Why? It makes no sense.
Nobody knows for sure. The sources just speculate maybe the expansion really worked, the new gaming stuff, the new hires, Gumpy, Porky, and maybe all of it together. Or maybe the sheer unrelenting chaos somehow generates profit.
Instability is a business model.
Yeah.
It's the only explanation.
Okay.
Which brings us to the end. The inside scoop. The real story behind Johnny Cowboy and the butter. You promised it was weirder than money laundering.
Oh, it is. This comes directly from Johnny, post-accusation. He wanted to set the record straight. Why butter?
Yes.
Why it's not just a passion, it's not a cover, it's his entire life, since birth. His father, you see, wasn't just a butter salesman. He was a connoisseur, an evangelist, wholly committed, even infatuated with butter, Johnny says.
Infatuated with butter.
It gets deeper, Johnny revealed. His father had him baptized in butter as an infant.
Baptized
Oh,
in
yeah.
butter, like dunked in melted butter. Holy cow.
The specifics of the ritual are unclear, but yes, baptized. In butter. And by age 3, he wasn't playing. He was working 12-hour days in the family's butter barn, churning butter.
12-hour days. At age 3, churning butter. This isn't a job. It's a childhood stolen by dairy. This is horrifyingly specific.
It explains the intensity, doesn't it? His father's mantra, repeated constantly, everything is better with butter.
Everything.
Hamburgers, pizza, tacos. Apparently, if you could eat it, his dad thought you should put butter on it.
Butter on tacos. I'm speechless.
Here's a final detail. The absolute commitment. When his father passed away,
Oh no, don't tell me.
he was buried with a stick of butter in each hand.
What?
Yeah.
Buried with butter. Okay, that's a level of devotion I can't even comprehend. It's beyond obsession. It's his entire identity.
Exactly. Johnny concluded by saying, butter isn't just food, it's his life's meaning, an unbreakable chain to his father, his upbringing. And he sincerely, genuinely thanked Brennicus for letting him share his love of butter with the city.
So, Chappie was wrong. It wasn't money laundering. It was butter baptism and childhood butter journeying trauma manifesting as extreme retail dedication. That is weirder and kind of sad, but also, wow, just wow. Hashtag outro. Okay, let's try to wrap our heads around this. We've covered a bending, leaking roof held up by sheer optimism.
Alien invasions fought off with brooms.
A kissing cashier operating under a wait-and-see policy.
And the revelation that the store's butter baron was literally baptized in the stuff and his father was buried clutching it. Big D's, still chaotic, still somehow making money.
So the key takeaway for you listening at home, besides maybe questioning your own dairy intake, has got to be about looking beneath the surface, right?
Right. Absolutely. That surface behavior, whether it's Johnny's butter mania or Chabby's aggressive auditing or even Bernix's assault games, it often hides these incredibly complex, sometimes deeply weird personal histories or motivations. You can't just assume malice or incompetence sometimes. Sometimes it's just butter trauma.
And the other big takeaway, organizational change, like that whole restructure, it has consequences you just can't predict. Like you aim for better flow, you get a leaky roof, you aim for automation, you get speakers yelling about man meat. Chaos theory in retail form.
And maybe the biggest lesson, instability might actually be profitable. Bernicus is actively messing with prices, staff are backstabbing each other, there are mob ties, yet the store thrives. It challenges basic business logic.
Which leads us to that final provocative thought for you to chew on. Considering everything Chappie's report revealed, the crime, the manipulation by Bernicus himself, the conspiracies, the sheer dysfunction, what is Big D's supermarket, fundamentally?
Is it a criminal enterprise hiding in plain sight? Is it just a really, really messed up family business dynamic playing out?
Or is it something else entirely? A unique ecosystem where the normal rules of physics, finance, and maybe even sanity just don't apply. A place that can only exist because it embraces the utterly bizarre right down to its butter-baptized core.
Can any place truly function long-term under these conditions? That's something for you to ponder. What do you think?